everyone, to FWN, the Fantastic Weekly News, where we tell you nothing but the positive side of what is going on in the world. I am Sigfried Landshark, and now let's get to this week's stories. Our first story. Everyone can agree that a newborn baby is just the cutest thing to behold. But would you have guessed that even other animals share the same enjoyment to look at the baby?
Oh, she wants a baby? There's a baby.
That was the case at this zoo in Louisville, Kentucky, where a female orangutan saw a mom with her 3-month-old son. The orangutan wanted to get a closer look and started tapping on the glass. And of course, the mother obliged and brought her newborn closer to the enclosure so the animals can get a better look. I guess you can say that she really went ape over the newborn. Whenever we have a birthday party, we all want to invite as many people as we can for that epic birthday party turnout. Well, one kid in Scarborough, Maine decided that he was going to invite not just his friends, but also the entire police department. 4-year-old Miles Roman dropped off an invitation to the entire police department for them to show up to his upcoming birthday party. Of course, they all showed up, including members of the fire department. Miles really got excited to see the officers, police cars, and especially Tucker, the canine officer. The officers also enjoyed the party, with one exclaiming, "You all have the right to party." Now it is time to go to our rock in the field to see what the weather is like. Harvey, can we expect cool weather again this week? Well, thank you, Harvey. Let's see. I think we're going to have to really work on your sound system out there because your audio is a little bit muddy. Well, on to the news. Have any of you ever had a goal, but you just find excuse after excuse to stop from achieving that goal? Well, not in the case of this Nepalese veteran who lost both of his legs above the knee. But instead of just lounging around, he decided that he wanted to climb Mount Everest. He started his climb on April 17th, and with the help of all of his Nepalese team, as well as several special prosthetic limbs, he concluded his climb on May 19th, becoming the first double above-the-knee amputee to reach the summit. You can say that he really elevated himself in the climbing world. Some people may not take the time to think about it much, but some animals want the same thing that you people do. When they want to sleep, they will sleep. When they want to play, they will play. And in the case of this raccoon, when he wanted a donut, he will get a donut the same way as everyone else, by going through the drive-thru. That is what we see at this Florida Dunkin' Donuts, where a quick observer whipped out her camera and caught the whole thing on video. The raccoon who we cannot get a hold of for an interview politely waited at the drive-thru and then proceeds to grab the delicious-looking donut and moving along so as not to hold up the line. It has been speculated that this is not the raccoon's first time doing this, and has probably made out like a bandit with donuts for some time. Speaking of raccoons, here is another raccoon for this week's All Break.
Oh, so it is.
Okay, that's it.
Aww, isn't that cute? Just remember, everyone, not only can a pet be your best friend, but also a great protector, as our next segment will show. In upstate New York, a bear walked into a house, probably to find some picnic baskets. But the bear was not invited, so the family's pet dog jumped to the rescue and scared the bear off. The whole thing was caught on security camera. Guess the intruder couldn't bear being there for much longer. And finally, a major archaeological discovery has been unveiled. Forget about finding Atlantis or Cleopatra's body. The real question that should be answered is, when was the first recorded stand-up comedy routine ever done? Well, that question does not have to be looked for anymore because it has been answered. Dr. James Wade of Cambridge found a 500 years old manuscript that has revealed to be the oldest written stand-up routine ever found. The manuscript was originally written by Richard Hedgie, who copied the work of an unknown minstrel who went around performing his routine around 1480 AD in Scotland. It has been reported that another comedian tried using the routine, and she immediately got the response, that joke is so old. And with that concludes this week's news. This is FWN, Fantastic Weekly News. I am your host, Sigfried Landshark. And remember, a joke a day keeps the apples at bay. What? Oh, what? That's not how it goes? Oh, well, anyways. All right, I think that's how it goes. But, all right, anyways, see you next week.